All right. All right. Good morning. So we're going to start off with this is our first strength training exercise or online session, which is wonderful, very exciting. So pretty much with this, we're going to be looking at maintaining your strength and balance whilst at home. So we're aware through your screening that you had. We're aware of the arthritis, obviously the high blood pressure as well, and you have mentioned about having an asthma attack in the last 12 months. So in regards to that, just keep me notified throughout. We will be providing you exercise, which is just body weight, nice and easy. But it's going to be a mix of a warm-up, which will be dynamic stretches. So in other words, you're going to be moving around a bit. We're then going to go into 8 exercises, which will go through 12 repetitions over 2 sets. All right, so each set will have 12 repetitions. You'll have a 60-second break in the middle. And then we'll have a tempo of, probably in this case, we're going to have a tempo of 1-1. So basically 1 second down, 1 second up. And then we'll have a cool down. So the idea is we want to prevent injury, especially the fact that obviously I'm in the gym at the moment, you're at home. To try and prevent injury as best we can, we definitely want to keep the body moving and warmed up. So of course you warm up at the start. During your exercise, we'll always be encouraging you to keep hydrated, keep going for a wriggle now and again. And then obviously at the cool down, that is vitally important because all your muscles are going to be worked, which is lovely, but to avoid any tightness or pulling of muscles post-exercise, we'll be doing those cool downs as well. But just for now, we're going to start off with a warm-up of just squats. So nice and easy, just get your feet shoulder width apart. And as I wanted to do, when you come down, all I want you to do is just hold it where you can and then come back up again. So if your feet are slightly out or your toes are slightly out, that's fine. Don't have to get your feet necessarily straight. If you have your feet slightly out and just bend, and as you come up, really push into those heels. So we'll do that for 10 seconds, starting now. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one, just be arm circles. So nice and easy. Just going to have our arms out to the side. I want you to pretend that you're a plane. And all we're going to do is 10 seconds worth of going forward and then 10 seconds worth of going backwards. So clockwise and then anti-clockwise. So we'll start at 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Moving forward. All right, now change, moving backwards. All right, so we're going to then move into, I've called it butt kicks, but it can also be known as heel flicks. So all I want you to do, if you want to protect your bum, you definitely can. Now with this, we're just going to be digging our heels into our bum, into our glutes. So we'll start in this area for now. Now, I appreciate that obviously with the arthritis, the high blood pressure as well, you don't have to be skipping on the spot. What you can do as well, if you're comfortable, is just have it where all you're doing is just lifting one foot after the other, okay? That's it. So we'll do that for 10 seconds, starting now. The idea is just to keep you moving. It's not to necessarily over-elevate the heart rate. We just want to just keep you moving. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hip circles. So a little bit like the arm circles, just this time we're going to be rotating the hips. So I just want 10 seconds worth of a clockwise motion. And then when we've done 10 seconds, 10 seconds of an anti-clockwise motion. So we'll start that in 3, 2, 1, going clockwise. 3, 2, 1. All right, and going anti-clockwise. 3, 2, 1. All right, next one is leg swings. Now, considering that you have a wall at the back there, you could use that for balance if you want. So nice and easy. Have your hand up against the wall. And all I want you to do is just swing that leg as far away from you as you can, okay? And then when we hit 10 seconds, we'll just swap that over to the other leg. So we'll start that in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 3, 2, 1, and swap. Three, two, one. All right, jumping jacks will be the next one. Now, I appreciate as well having your arms up above the head. Not the best idea at the moment. So what I would suggest for now is rather than just doing a jumping jack as this, what we can do instead is just slide over and move up. Slide over and move up. Okay, so the idea is you're just stretching out and coming here even. This is how far. If you want to go this far, that's absolutely fine. That's it. Perfect. So we'll start that in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Three, two, one. Okay. Lunges. Now, with the lunge, all that I basically want you to do is to take a big step forward. So nice and easy. I'll face this way so you can see me. All I want you to do is just a gentle forward motion. Come back again. Go forward. Come back again. And then when we hit 10 seconds, we'll just swap the legs over. Now, don't feel as if you have to go just sort of stand a little bit and then move up. If you're not comfortable with that, that's fine. You can just gently bring your knee down and then lift up again. It's up to you. The whole point is not to strain yourself, but just to get you warmed up. So it doesn't matter which leg you start with, but we'll start that in 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1, and swap. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Great work. So next one will just be a front leg raise. So what I mean by that, we did leg swings earlier. It's very, very similar. All I want you to try and do is to touch your toes when you come up. Okay. Now, once again, you got that back wall. If you want to use that for balance, by all means do so. All I want you to do is just as one leg comes up, opposite arm tries to touch your toes. All right, so we'll start that in 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and swap. 3, 2, 1. All right. Side cross swing. So once again, if you want to be by that wall, by all means do so. We've been kicking our legs out front for now. All I want, nice and easy, keep yourself straight, and then just swing your leg side to side. That's all I want. So we'll do that for 10 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. 3, 2, 1, and we'll swap round. 3, 2, 1. All right, well done. Last one we've then got. Nice and easy. You're just going to be giving yourself a big old bear hug. So it's called a hug into chest expansion. So all I want you to do from now is really grab yourself, hug yourself. But from here, as you expand your arms, I really want you to basically have your hips forward, glutes engaged, and from here, just really expand that chest out. A bit like you're doing a chest fly, but you're going to go all the way around, give yourself a big hug, and then stretch out again as well. Okay? All right, so we'll start that in 3, 2, 1, and go. 3, 2, one. All right, well done. So now we're off to our exercises. So I was saying to you before, we've got basically 8 exercises to deal with. We're going to have 7, which will be over the 2 sets with 12 reps in each set. And then we're going to finish off with a plank. So rather than using a tempo, you're going to be more looking at time duration instead with the plank. So we're going to have a tempo of 1-1. So as I mentioned before, it'll just think about tempo, change the word to second. So it's 1 second down, 1 second up, okay? And then we're going to be doing 12 reps of that. So for instance, our first exercise is a squat, nice and easy, feet are shoulder width apart. You can have your toes slightly out like we did before with the warm-up. The difference will be, all you want to do is just bring into the heels, really dig into those, and then just bring yourself up again. Now, alternatives could be for a sit down. Now, I'm seeing here already that you've got like a little sofa there in the back, which is spot on, because you might not necessarily want to go all the way down. You might just be starting off, because you've got to remember, this is our first strength online session, so we've got to start somewhere. Now, if you're not comfortable with that, that's fine. Just make sure feet are shoulder width apart. From here, keep the glutes forward, so hips are forward, and all you want to do, that's it, perfect. And you're just starting that as a starting block. If you're comfortable with that for now, we can definitely crack on with that. So, for now, what we will do, considering that you're quite happy with that, which is good, we'll just do that motion. So just remember, feet shoulder width apart. From here, dig in, and as you come up, really dig into those heels, okay? All right, so we'll start that in 3, 2, 1, 12 reps, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, halfway, let's go. 2 more. All right, well done, great job. So we'll have 60 seconds rest. We'll then move on to the next set of that. So there's only 2 sets per exercise. So there'll be 7 exercises in total that will use that time. And then that plank at the end is just about time duration. As I said to you before, make sure, just keep yourself hydrated for definite throughout the exercises. But always just give yourself a little wriggle now and again. Just keep yourself moving throughout. All right, we're just over halfway now. All right, we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1. That's it. Well done. If you want to use your arms for balance, by all means do so. Just gives you a bit more control. All right, halfway. 2 more. Well done. Great job. That's a great start. All right, next one is known as lateral or side lunges. So from here, we're doing a lunge before as a warm-up, which is when all we're doing is just moving ourselves forward, nice and easy from either side of the foot. Now from here though, rather than going forward, it's going to be a lunge. It'll just be going sideways instead. Now with that, all I want you to do is just take your time for a start and just gently place your foot here. So if you're about to do a groin stretch, come out and go this side as well. So from here, it's 12 in total, but all I want you to think about is when you are doing the exercise, just 6 on each side. That's it, no more than that. So we'll just do, this will count as 1, that will count as 1, and then you've got 5 more to go either side, okay? So as I said, just take your time, breathe throughout the exercises, in on the way down, out on the way up. And we'll start that in 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. That's it. Go as far as you're comfortable with. Don't go any further. All right, we're over halfway now. One more each side. Well done. Great job. All right, so we'll have a 60-second rest, as I said, and then we're going to go into the last exercise. That will then be the end of our leg workout. We'll be starting to slowly work our way up pretty quick, and then slowly work our way back down again. As I said, just keep yourself moving throughout. Nice and easy. Really keep that body going. That's it. So next one we're going to be doing while we're having a rest, I'll just explain. We're going to be doing shoulder taps. So shoulder taps, all I want you to do when you're ready is get yourself into a press up position. So in other words, have yourself like this, and then all you're doing is just tapping your shoulders nice and slowly, okay? So basically you'll tap 6 times per side. We'll start that. As an alternative, if you're not comfortable with having your legs out like this, that's fine. You have a slight bend in the knee. Make sure that the core is engaged. Try and keep that straight back. And then just go 1, 1, 1, 1. As I said, you're just going to be tapping each shoulder 6 times. That's it. All right, we'll start that now. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, nice and slowly. Just remember to breathe throughout the exercise. All right, one more each side. All right, well done. Perfect, great job. So we'll have another 60 seconds and we're going to move on to the last set of that. Next one after that will be Superman or Superwomen. With this one, you are trying to raise your back up and your legs from the floor. So you're going to be on the front, and then we'll explain that one later, but nice and easy. It'll just be more back movement than anything else. We just want to take our time on that one. All right, we'll start that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to shoulders. Six. Well done. Fantastic work. All right, so considering you're already on the floor already, that's a good start. So we're going to be doing Supermen now. So with that exercise, all I want you to do is to lie on your front, just like so. All right, and then from here, all that you are doing is keeping those elbows tucked in nice and tightly, and all from here, head down to start, legs together, and you're just trying to hold that for 2 seconds. So from here, you go up, 1, 2, come down, 1, 2, come up again, 1, 2, come down, 1, 2. So we'll start that then. Now the other option might be you might not be comfortable with lifting up your legs as well as your front area. So from here, what we'll do instead is keep the legs down, but really try and extend the chest out, really try and push it almost towards, in this case, the wall that's facing me. So come up, hold it for 2 seconds, 1, 2, bring it down, hold it for 2 seconds, 1, 2, bring it down. So that's what we can do. Do you have any questions about that at all?
That sounds great.
Brilliant. All right, we will start that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Spot on. Your tempo is brilliant. Well done.
How many more?
You got 3 more. Last one. All right, well done. Great job. All right, so 60 seconds rest, and then we'll move into the last exercise of that one, or the last set of that exercise. Okay. How are you finding everything so far?
Yeah, it's good.
Excellent.
It's cold.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit chilly here as well. So even more so, definitely keep yourself moving. Winter is here. So it's probably a higher likelihood of pulling muscles, etc., which is not nice to deal with. So definitely just keep yourself moving throughout, and obviously keep yourself warm. 100%.
Definitely.
All right, we will start that again in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Brilliant. Your tempo is spot on. Well done. All right, we're over halfway now. Two more. All right, last one to finish it off. All right. Well done. Great job. You're really, really well there.
Thanks.
Okie dokie. So next one now is push up. Now, considering you've obviously got that back wall just behind you there, looks like you've got a sofa. You've obviously got the flooring as well. You have an option with how you can conduct these push-ups. So, because we want to be working the chest area here, so you can actually start from a wall if you wanted to. So what we're going to do, you're obviously not going to see me from that angle, but all I want is your hands to be roughly shoulder width apart. From here, you are then going to press into the wall. So probably rather than being upright here, probably give yourself a little bit of room. And then all I want you to do is bring yourself so that your hands are underneath your shoulders. So in other words, when you come forward, you're not going to be in line and uncomfortable. You don't really want to be stretching out those elbows too much. So from here, keep yourself down. And all you want to do is suck the glutes in, bring those hips forward, engage that core. And then from here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. We're going to take our time with this one, just because if we are here, I don't want you to kind of go quick and slip and then hit your head. So we'll just take our time with that one. Now, you might be comfortable with that. So you might prefer having it slightly lower, a bit like what you've got with your sofa there. That's fine. That's not a problem. It's just going to be a bit more exertion on you, but that's still fine. That's all right. That's just how you progress. So from here, hands roughly shoulder width apart. Obviously, keep those glutes engaged. All I want you to do from here, core is tense, glutes are engaged. Just make sure you got a straight spine. And from here, you just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, you might even be happy with that. So we can maybe challenge it a little bit more. So from here, get this out of your way. From here, what we can do instead is get on the ground, but just have our knees bent. Have our knees bent, bring the hips forward, keep that spine straight. What we want to do, still again, shoulder width apart hands, but then just 1, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, if that is too easy, that's when you go right to the full progression of this exercise where those legs are straight. So once again, all you're then doing, shoulder width apart with the hands, keeping those legs straight and together. Spine straight, abs are tight, your glutes are sucked in. And from here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the reason why I'm doing a tempo of 2, 2 rather than 1, 1 on that one is because I want us to focus on trying to work that chest area, try and really work on squeezing it and then also stretching it out as well. With shoulder taps, it's pretty simple to do with a 1, 1, but I just want us to really focus on that contraction and also when we come up, that power as well. All right, so you've got some alternatives there. It's up to you which one you'd like to do. But regardless which way we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and go. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. If you find it easier, by all means, go to the other progression. All right, we're halfway. Two more to go, just 2 more. All right. Great job, well done. If you feel like you need to stretch that out, by all means do so. Definitely keep yourself moving and keep hydrated throughout.
There's one more set of those.
What's that, sorry?
One more set of those.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we'll be moving on to tricep dips, weightless bicep curl. And then that'll be the last of the reps with the tempo. It'll then just be a plank and then a cool down.
Awesome.
All right, so we're going to go into the push up again. We'll start that in 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well done. Your tempo spot on. Halfway. Two more. All right, we are done. Well done. All right, so with the push-up, what we have worked at is the chest area and a little bit of what's known as the bicep. So the bicep will basically will be this muscle here. We're now going to do tricep dips. That's going to work this muscle instead, the back of the arm, the top of the back of the arm. So we'll work that one now. Tricep dips. So you want to grab yourself probably a chair that you're comfortable with or a bench. You just want something solid. If you're happy with that sofa, then by all means, that's fine. Now, you've got 2 alternatives here. First one is you're just going to use your hands where your fingers are facing towards your knees. Nice and easy. Get your legs nice and straight. From here, just go 1, 2, 1, 2. What you want is a rough 90-degree bend in your elbows. Don't go any further because that can put some real strain on your shoulders. So to avoid that, just go to 90 degrees and lift up. Now, if that's a little bit too hard, that's fine. That's okay. This is where all you do, get your legs together, get a 90-degree bend, and then from here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's very much like the press up. I'm just doing that tempo again. So I want to really work on contracting those tricep muscles. Okay. Do you have any questions about that at all?
No, I think we're good.
All right. So we'll just get yourself ready and then we'll start that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Spot on. Tempo's great. All right, halfway already. Let's go. Two more. 12. Great job. Well done. Really, really well done. So I can already feel my arms burning, which is good. It means we're definitely putting the pressure on. Like I said, if you feel as if even having your legs at 90 degrees might be a bit tricky, if you need to bring your feet closer to, in this case, your sofa, definitely do that. It'll be a lot easier on the exercise.
Okay.
It's just an option for you.
Thank you.
All right, got about 20 seconds. Then we'll do one more set of tricep dips, just one more.
Sounds good.
All right, start getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Brilliant. Your tempo spot on. Well done. All right, over halfway. Well done. Great job. All right, so get those arms wriggling, have a little break, because this one's going to be a little bit easier on the arms. It's trying to work out mainly your bicep, which just be the front of the arm rather than the back. This one is called a weightless bicep curl. So you can stand exactly where you are at the moment. All you want, though, to make sure is that rather than laying this way, from here, just make sure, tuck my shirt in, just make sure from here, all that you are doing, it's better. All right, so make sure from here that rather than having your bum out, just bring your hips forward, really engage those glutes. Make sure that that core is engaged. And then from here, what you want to do is kick your arms to the side and then probably get your fingers out as if you're about to catch something. Get your fingers out. And from here, just lift up with a 1, 2 tempo and bring it down. 1, 2. 1, 2 tempo, bring it down. 1, 2. So how I look here is I should be coming up nice and easy, really feeling that kind of contraction in the bicep to then come back down again. So you'll notice that when I'm coming up, I'm not coming all the way. Because if I come to here, I've lost a contraction. Whereas you go just as far as you can feel it, even if it's here, that's fine. Just then slowly lower it down. Okay. All right. So we will start that in 3, 2, 1, and go. Tempo 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Brilliant. Well done. All right, halfway. All right, 2 more. There you go. Well done. All right, 60-second rest. And then we're going to have one more exercise of that. And then after that, what we will be doing is a plank. So rather than looking at a time, basically, sorry, not a time frame, rather than looking at a tempo, we're just going to be looking at a time duration. So we're going to try and hold a plank for 60 seconds if we can. If not, it's not a problem. That's fine. We can use that as a target to get to, but that's our time frame. We'll hold it for 30. We'll have a break for 30. We'll then try and hold it again.
Okay.
And then after that, we are finished. Done. Cool down, and then we're going home. Well, or at least you're staying at home. All right, so do about roughly 10 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And try again. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. Well done. All right, we're over halfway now. All right, 3 more. Last one. All right, well done. So in terms of sets, reps, tempo, that's over. That's done. You've done really well with that one. So well done. We're now just going to look at a plank. So just like what we had before with the press up position or push up position, a plank is going to be in a very similar area. So from here, you get yourself into a starting press up position, nice and easy, hands shoulder width apart. Obviously, you want to bring those hips down, engage that core, suck in those glutes. But from here, what you want to do is have a slight bend in your elbow and then really lower those hips. You're trying to keep that spine as straight as you possibly can. Now, from here, the hands can either, where are we? So the hands can either be out like this, they can be out straight, or you can have a bit more control and you can have it where your fingers are interlocked and you're holding them down. Now, just like a push-up though, having your legs out straight might be too much for a plank, so that's fine. So from here, what you can do is get yourself into a plank position to start, and then get yourself into a plank position to start, and then from here, stretch out those back legs, obviously, as far as you can. Have a slight bend in the knee. From here, even though your legs aren't straight, you're still contracting the abs area here. So you're still keeping that straight spine. It takes a lot of pressure out of your legs. So you can use that if you want. It's an alternative that you've got. Regardless which way, we'll hold that for 60 seconds if we can. If we can't, not a problem. We'll just use that as a target. Okay?
Yep.
Perfect. All right. So we'll get yourself ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go. Just don't forget to breathe throughout the exercise. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, we're over halfway, 20 seconds to go.